Hello, I'm Maria Solano, human design expert and business strategist, and today I'm gonna tell you how I helped two founders align their mission and their designs towards going to their most successful version. First of all, my mission is to guide people towards bringing their most creative and authentic vision to life. And this I do it through the amazing human design tool, which is not common or general business advice, but it is very specific since it comes from your date of birth, which will bring unique qualities that are no competition for real, because only you can do the things that you are meant to do in this world. You have a completely unique design. What happens that sometimes we are not living through our design and we make our life more complicated than what it should be. Today I'm going to show you a very clear example of what this is. So we have two founders, very ambitious founders, with a company of 10 employees, and through the session we discovered they want to become the most renowned and important social media management company in their country. Before the session, they were just a social media management company that was growing. Now, look what this became. Very different approach. And why did we discover this? Because their designs are meant to be focused on very high ambition, very large impact, and excellence above all. And not everybody has this. So, three things, the most important things that we saw in this session. First, how to align the type of each of the founders to actually make the business thrive and themselves the most productive and happy. Second, their leadership styles. Are they actually using their natural gifts as leaders, or they don't know how to offer this to the team? And third, their two designs combined to see what they offer and what they are lacking, and how to use the team to help fill the gaps that they cannot themselves provide to all the team, which is obvious. We as humans are not meant to do and know everything. So first, one of the founders is a projector. The other is a manifesting generator. Very different designs. If you don't know yours yet, you can go to this link and get your personalized assessment as a leader and as a founder. This is the base of all. So manifesting generators are the type which has the most energy. It's people that do things very fast, that they are multi-projected, they can be multitasking, they do not need a methodology, they can go from one thing to the other, and these people are meant to carry a lot of work and to pull things through. And there's the projectors. And projectors are not meant to be working as hard. Projectors are meant to guide people's energies, are meant to show people where they should go. They are meant to guide others. So they have this talent of really seeing what others don't, to guide through efficiency, through systems. And the projector that we're talking about has been all of his life running as a manifestor or a manifesting generator. This means first, he's been initiating a lot in his life when projectors are meant to receive invitations, and he has also been working 14 hours a day and he's absolutely exhausted. He's got many other companies, 3 more, which is great. He's very thriving businessman, but he's very tired and he's feeling a lot of bitterness. What happens is that he then comes to the team and he's not leading with love, but he is impatient because he's so tired that he then responds in a way in which probably the teammates do not feel seen or respected. And this causes frictions as well. But he's been conditioned all of his life to think that if he doesn't work and push and carry all the weight, then nothing will happen. So the first thing that I start telling them is, how can you relate to being a projector and trusting that even if you're not pushing like crazy, initiating and carrying and working 14 hours a day, you'll still be successful and you will be even more recognized? And then he stopped and he was like, I don't know how to do that. I've just never done it. It feels very scary. Yes, because this is what they teach us, but that is not true. And then we start going on the moments that he's received invitations, on the moments that he actually gives the advice and guide the people, and he starts recognizing things about himself. So the invitation is, okay, what can you stop doing and give to the team? How to delegate, how to trust, So you can start taking time to actually assess from the beginning how things work and guide the energy of the team. Because since both were acting as generators or manifesting generators, they are like involved in the same tasks all the time, and a lot of energy is wasted on this process. This founder has also a very specific gift, the gift of correcting, to seeing the details and making things better. What happened? This gives is amazing and brings like crazy excellence when the person knows how to tell it and is able to guide the team towards that excellence. He's gonna spot the mistakes of things. He's gonna make things perfect. So it's hard for people sometimes to be corrected and be like, oh, this is not perfect. No, it is. And people, get emotional and they feel it's like related to them. The reality is that when this founder is in his low frequencies and he's very tired and he's just spotting mistakes, then people will not be able to handle his comments. But when he actually sees how things should be from the beginning, knows how to handle that energy, guide people well, then the energy of all the others that are most likely generators will be able to go to the right path, and then he can at the end correct things and get back to them in a way in which he's not super tired from everything he's done in the path, which is actually more like bothering people around. He lets them work and then come back, see the mistakes and perfection everything. This was like a mind-blowing moment for them because it will restructure the whole way in which this works. While he starts with the big picture, guides the energy, the other founder, which is a manifesting generator and can handle different tasks at the same time, can be on top of different people, guiding the different parts of the project, and then he can come, give his comments, and they're both in very different roles. Since they have 10 employees that we're also working through their design, we can know exactly which of them is best to do what. So this was the first thing in which with very fast, you start understanding how the roles should be divided, how to build systems that can help the company thrive and use the energy in the wisest, most efficient way. Second, we talked about their leadership style. In human design, we can see that depending on the channels that represent specific gifts, you will be giving energy in a different way. And you can be a person who empowers others. You can be a person who support others, or you can be a person that share your knowledge and information with others. And both founders have similar ways of leading, which is more related towards sharing their knowledge and empowering them. What we see here is that there is a gap in the support. So the team is not really feeling supported through the way, and sometimes this causes confusion. So what do we do here? First is acknowledging that this happens and that they should try and do their best to empower and use their leadership style in a way in which the team will feel like they are thriving and they're very good at what they are. But since there is a gap that doesn't come natural to them, and you don't want to become that stupid boss that brings YouTube or leadership development and starts like, oh yes, I'm here for you, let me help you, and is just acting and is like cringy. You want to be who you actually are. So we saw which other person of the team has got this support that can carry the people along the way, and the rest of the team will seem supported. Someone who's already part of the team for some time and that they have built the trust for this. And we found the person that's got this. Is a person that has the community channel, is a person that has a defined ego, which carries through goals and can keep up with things and actually support others through his natural gifts. So here, what do? There is not a gap anymore. We're feeling it, and they know how to do their best to lead the people to be their best versions, while they use the talent of their team to support the team in the other things they cannot provide themselves. And then we see the design of both of them together. You can see both charts. They are very different. When they come together, they actually have 3 places that are still in white. I'm gonna teach you something here. We are normally merging with the people that complement us. So we are giving all of our energy that is in color, and then we're receiving in the places that we have in white. That's why we match like a plug. And here we still see that they have many places in which they attract each other, and they're a great complement for being a projector and a manifesting generator, but they still have 3 spots that are open: the direction, the will of power, and the inspiration. When I saw this, I was like, can I ask you something? Are you maybe scrolling on Instagram or talking to people, then you get a great idea, you send it to the other, you get super inspired, and then you change the direction of the company and can't follow through what you said yesterday? And is this happening constantly all the time? And they both are like, exactly, that's what happens. We just get so inspired and it changes and changes, and then it gets like dizzy for all the team. They were so surprised that I could name this with such clarity, because they're like, how could you say something this is specific from a dynamic that we've got? I'm like, this is what I see here. So we need to find a way in which every time that you get inspired, you don't change the direction, because this is something that you will always have. There are people that are discovering new directions all the time. That's the way in which you experiment life, because you have an open G center and you get inspired all the time by it. And also, since you don't have constant access to your will of power because you have an undefined ego center, it is harder for you to keep up all the time with the promises and exact things that you said you were going to do. So what can we do about this? First of all, we're gonna write exact goals that we're gonna do through the trimester, and you're gonna go with the commitment of not changing them. Everything has to go in that way, no matter how inspiring or amazing this is. If it doesn't align with this goal, it doesn't come. It can go to a notebook of new project of different things. And you are gonna get a board of advisors that is gonna act as your direction. So all of these new projects, ideas, or decisions have to pass through them, and then we'll make sure that you don't misalign, because your natural tendency is amazing, which is creativity and new ideas and inspiration, and these can make the company grow a lot and be ridiculously creative, which is great for what they're gonna do, but it can also cause a lot of chaos. As you can see, after a 2-hour workshop, we have very specific advice on how both of them could become their best version and their highest potential to guide their team to get to the goal of becoming the most renowned and impactful social media company of their country. If you want to know how you're wired as a leader, if you want to know how your team dynamic is, or your co-founders dynamic, this is the space for you. We can diagnose and make a very specific plan tailored to who you are to make you thrive as your best version of founder and leader. You can start by going to this link, in which you can get your personal assessment of how you're wired to lead. And then I'm very happy to talk to you and get your assessment on a call on how you can work with your team and become your greatest version. Thank you for being here, and stay weird, courageous, and loving.